Assume that random guesses are made for 6 multiple choice questions on a test with 2 choices for each question. So that there are n equals 6 trials, each with probability of success correct given by p is equal to 0.50. Find the probability of no correct answers. Well, if you notice here, we already are given the value of n. So n is going to equal 6. We also have the probability, which is equal to 0.50. And then we want to find the probability of no correct answers. That means we're trying to find the probability of no correct answers. So if we want the probability of no correct answers, then what we're looking for is the probability of when x is equal to 0 or exactly 0. So we're going to use StatCrunch to be able to find our probability. We're going to select Stat, highlight Calculators, and then select Binomial. We're going to enter the number of trials where n is equal to 6 and the probability of success is equal to 0.50. And we want to find the probability of no correct answers. So the probability of no correct answers is equal to the probability of x is equal to 0, and then we're going to select Compute or click Compute. So let's go ahead and do that on StatCrunch. So again, we're going to go to Stat, select Calculators, and then we're going to go to Binomial. Okay, and then we want to make sure that n represents 6 in our problem because that's the 6 multiple choice test. We know that the probability is given by 0.50. It doesn't matter if you have the 0 there. And we want to make sure that it's exactly 0. So we're going to set equals, and then we're going to put in the 0. And then select Compute, and then we're going to see our probability. So let's go ahead and copy this and bring it to our work here. Alright, so there's the probability. We can see it's 0.015625. Okay, so let's go ahead and compare that to and round it to 3 decimal places according to what the question is asking us to do. So we would say the probability of the number of successes is exactly 0 is 0.0016, and you can see they're rounding it to 3 decimal places is 0.016. Okay, now if I wanted to do this on the table, okay, again, we know that n is equal to 6. We know that our probability is equal to 0.50, and we know its x should be exactly 0. So using our table here, okay, we have n, which is equal to 6. We're looking at 0, and then we're looking at 0.5. So therefore, we would note that 0.16 is going to be our probability.